This is Blue, ready to chase his stick. I'm not going to throw it. I'm just going to move it and he'll take it. Come on then, Blue, go. If I throw it, it ends up getting lost in the canal. I don't really fancy chasing Blue into the canal too. Well, we're back to wintry weather. It's early February, so not surprising. But yeah, windy, cold, looks like rain is on the way. So we're back to the usual. But it's Tuesday, it's our lunchtime walk, and I'm making good progress, really good progress now. I feel like I'm back in the saddle well and truly with the writing, with the first draft of the Bernicia Chronicles book 10. And I know in a couple of weeks' time I'm going to get the copy edits through for Dark Frontier. So I know that's going to derail me for a couple of days when that comes in. But you know, hopefully I can get proper momentum behind me with this first draft. I mean, now I've planned out what's happening, and I feel like it's just a case of getting the words down and writing it, and then obviously doing some edits and other things afterwards. But as long as you can get the first draft down, the rest really is just hard work and polishing. Well, it's all hard work, but yeah, the most important thing for me is always getting that first draft complete. That's the moment when I feel like, well, I've really got a book. I'm up to nearly 80,000 words. I think I'm up to today 78,000 words or something like that. So, you know, this week I'll have surpassed 80,000 very soon. By the end of February, I should be up to 100,000 words probably by March. Although, as I say, I'm going to get derailed a bit, so that plan may go out of the window. But yeah, 90 to 100,000 words by the end of this month, hopefully. And yeah, by the end of March, probably finish the first draft, I'd imagine. That's the plan anyway. Maybe to be finished sort of the second draft by Easter. I've got a week off and with the family at the end of Easter, or so at the end of April. So that would be great. Come back, do some more polishing, get it all done in May, and then send the book off in June, I guess. I think it's my deadline for this one. Yeah, all going great this weekend. Had 2 talks that I was involved with the History Quill Writers Conference, Historical Fiction Writers Conference, and that was great. One was with Octavia Randolph and Vanessa Riley, talking about business, how to make a business out of your writing, which was really thought-provoking, really useful, I think, for especially the writers that are starting out and debut novelists, and people that are trying to sort of make their way in the writing profession. It's very, very difficult to know really things like about contracts and what you can expect and how much money you can make and agents and all of that sort of stuff. So that was really useful, I think, for people, and I enjoyed it. And the other one was with Stephen Mackay, my partner on the Rock Paper Swords podcast, and also 2 of the guests we've had in the past, so Theodore Brunn and Eric Schumacher, both writers of Viking Age fiction. So we talked about how to get into the mindset of characters in an ancient time and all the different challenges that come up for historical writers and trying to get into the head of characters from the past, but also make it accessible for readers in the 21st century. So that again was really exciting, really good fun, and that one we only had an hour for that, and it felt very short. It felt like we could have spoken for a lot longer, answered a lot more questions. It was very thought-provoking. So all of that was really great, and even though it's kind of always a bit stressful doing those things beforehand, I always find it quite nervous doing a bit of prep and sort of building up to the thing, I always then enjoy them and feel kind of revitalized, I suppose, afterwards as well, with some of the lovely feedback and positive comments we got from some of the people that attended those panels. So yeah, it was really good, and really enjoyed that. And now I'm enjoying the writing. I've got pretty much a clear week of writing ahead, and I think the next couple of weeks are going to be solid writing, and then, as I say, probably get the copy edits through, and have to do a bit of that for the Dark Frontier book. But apart from that, it's all systems go. And just let me mention as well that today is apparently, the 6th of February, is the publication day of A Day of Reckoning in the US, which I'd totally forgotten about. And apparently last week it was the publication day in Australia, I seem to see from the different web pages and stuff. So if you haven't got the hardback already and you fancy it, and you want to go look in a shop, go and look in your local shop. If they haven't got it, you can definitely order it in from wherever you're looking. It's in all the systems, and if you really want it, you can come to my webpage and get it from me, a signed copy. So yeah, don't miss out. If you want the book, there's plenty of ways of getting hold of it. It's available, of course, as an ebook and audiobook as well. So no excuse. Get hold of A Day of Reckoning. It's book 3 of the Time for Swords series. I guess that's it really for today. Check out all the links in the description. My Patreon. Remember, there's now a Patreon for the podcast, for Rock Paper Swords. So check that out as well, and get advance access to the episodes and bonus episodes every month. Check out those perks that you can get, and behind the scenes stuff from my Patreon as well. So thanks very much, and thanks for all my patrons for their support. Very much appreciated. And I'll speak to you again soon. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Blue. There he is. Say goodbye, Blue. Bye, Blue. Oh, no, maybe that wasn't him. Bye.